Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Razor, and today I'm basically going to be showing you how you can make 3D Fortnite thumbnails like this. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to press File, Append. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to put a link in the description of like skin models and stuff. But you're going to go into your downloads or whatever you downloaded it to and pick a skin. For example, I'll do Pink Gold Trooper. And then you're going to press Object. And then you're going to highlight over these and press Pen. And it's going to look white. But what you can do is you can press this button up here. And it'll take a second and it's going to load the colors of the skin. Okay, so what you can do is, if you don't see, like, it's gonna start like this and it's gonna look all weird and stuff, but the bones, these are the bones, the yellow things, and then this is just like the skin. And then if you press the bones and you come up here into object mode and then pose mode, and if you press like one of the white bones, you can move it around and stuff, and you can rotate it and stuff like that. And if you mess up something, like if you accidentally put her arm or something that you don't like, you can press Control and Z and it'll go back to what it was originally. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do a quick little pose, and yeah, see you guys when I'm done with that.
I stepped up, GTA for the ops, ain't no less up. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stool, gotta check the fan. Yeah, I'm watching out for ops, yeah, they not my friends. People treat me like I'm Sony, cause I got some bands. Was a loner that was hustling, now I'm feeling stands.
Alright, now that you have your pose done, all you want to do, oh, also, I forgot to mention, say you had like a shotgun or something. If you want to scale it down, you press S and stuff, and you can scale it up or not. And then when you're done, you just left click, and yeah, so that's how you scale stuff up, by the way. But now, once you got what you like, you go here, right here, into this little camera section. You go to render, you want to put that in 32, and then viewport you can put on how good. Actually, the viewport depends on your computer. So if you have like 8 gigs of RAM, then the highest you could probably go is maybe like 8,000, but I usually just go on 5,000, and I do this one so it looks darker, bloom, and then I do screen space reflections, and then this is important, so you press film, and then you press right here, you press transparent. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to go here up to the shading tab, you want to go here and press world. Then you want to press add, and you want to type in environment, EN, and then you could click environment texture, and then you connect these two to each other. You press open, and then you can find where you put an HDRI, and HDRI is basically just like the lighting. I'll put a link in the description of an HDRI. You're gonna go to this website called HDRI Heaven, and you're gonna go to HDRIs, and then I use this one called Venice Sunset, which is like really good in my opinion. So you want to press this, and then you're gonna go down, and you're gonna go to the whatever one your PC can hold up. I did 4K because 4K is really good, and you want to go back to Blender, and you put that in, you downloaded it, blah blah blah, you put it into here, and this is what it would look like if you didn't do the film and you went to the render view. It would look like the whole world around you. So you don't want that. So you press transparent and then it wouldn't be there. So now we're gonna go to the lighting. To add, you're gonna go to light, and the best one is area, and you can size it up and then put it anywhere you want. You can make it look pretty, and you can put all the lights you want. Like, you can put as many as you want. It won't really affect it that much, because after Blender we're gonna hop into a whole, like, 2 different programs. So I'm just gonna light her up with lights just for now, and then we're gonna I'll see you guys after I get all the lights done. Alright, so after you're done, and I also forgot to mention this, you want to put a camera, which you go add, and then you go camera, and then you size it up and put it where you want. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually render the picture. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press F12 on your keyboard, and then it'll render like that, blah blah blah. It took really quick because it's just a simple model and stuff. So F12, and it finishes. You go image, save as, down, or you can put this anywhere, but I have a certain thing. I'm gonna put it in my thumbnail folder, and I'm gonna name it tutorial. And then you save image, and then you can close this. I usually close this, but for now I'll put it like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into this this thing called Lightroom. And Lightroom is basically, you do have to pay for it, but if you look up on YouTube how you can get it for free, you can get it for free. But Lightroom. Oh, and while you're here, if you use this before, it'll show like all the things that you've had. So for example, like this is one I've had, like I've made in Blender. But I'm just gonna remove all these for now, and I'll get back to you after. Okay, so now when you open this is when you shouldn't have had those pictures if you've never opened it before. But what you want to do is you're gonna press File, Import Photos and Video, and then it's gonna open. And then a bunch of these things are gonna come up, and then you're gonna push your file where you saved it as, and then you wanna click the thumbnail. Mine is right here, and then you're gonna press. Oh, but before you press import, you want to put keywords, and you're gonna put PIC, and then you're gonna put import, and then you're gonna double click it. And here's the thing. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to develop. You're gonna press this, and then you're gonna press the paintbrush, and then you can turn up the exposure. But first, before you do that, you have to actually brush it and stuff. So make sure you go over it, and then you can put the exposure up and stuff, and you can put it how you want, and then I'll get back to you after I make mine, how I like it. Okay, so this is how I like mine. So I'm gonna press, you're gonna right click her, or whatever you have as your thing, and then you're gonna press export, and then you can custom text, you can name it to whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it tutorial. I spelled tutorial wrong. Okay, tutorial. And then you can also press choose if you've never used Lightroom before, and you can put it into whatever folder. I'm just gonna put it into my save pictures for now. And then this is important. You have to press sRGB, and then you're gonna put quality up to 100. Import format, you're gonna put original. No, not original, sorry, JPEG. And then you're gonna put you're gonna go to image sizing, you're gonna go to long edge, and you're gonna put your pixels as 2048, and then your resolution always stays at 782 pixels per inch. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna press export, and then it goes to your PC, and then you can close Lightroom, and then we're gonna go into Photoshop. Okay, so now depending on what Photoshop you actually have, either way, you're gonna press create new, or you can press open, and then you can put your picture in, which is your thumbnail, and yeah. It's gonna be in some sort of folder, and then we're gonna press open, and then it'll open. Okay, so now when you have this, you're gonna go to the magic wand tool. It's gonna be quick selection, and then you're gonna right click it. You're gonna press magic star wand, and then you're gonna click it, and then press delete on your keyboard. But first, you're gonna make it an actual layer, and then you delete it. Delete all the white. And then you can see if there's any white anywhere. I don't think there is. So deselect, and then you're gonna go back. And then what you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to find a background. And I'll be back when I get a background. Okay, so now when you have your background, you're gonna press File, Open, and then you're gonna go and grab the background that you have. So I'm just gonna use a normal, just black background. And then depending what Photoshop you have, you're gonna hold this, pull it down, and then you're gonna press the layer, and you're gonna drag it into the black or whatever background you have. And then you're gonna move her down. Oh, I missed a spot. I'll fix that. Press delete. Alright. So now you have your thumbnail, and then if you press show transform controls and press the check, you can resize her and stuff. I don't really want to resize her because I think she's perfect right now. So you can move her however you want and stuff like that. And then you could also do this in Blender when you were doing your whole thing, and then or you can do this in Photoshop, but I'm just gonna do it in Photoshop really quick because I forgot to do it in Blender. You could put text, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna put tutorial. So now when you have your text, you press the check and put whatever font. I use Black Burbank Considered because I actually really like the font. And then what you want to do is, okay, so when you have your text, you can size it up and like this. And I'm just gonna whip something up really quick. Okay, so now when you have your thumbnail, it's nothing special, it's just for the tutorial. I would, if you were just taking this seriously, I would actually try like hard on it. But now what you're gonna do is you're gonna do save onto your computer, depends whatever Photoshop version you have. And then you're gonna click this, you're gonna click PNG, and then you're gonna put it into a folder. I'm just gonna put tutorial, and then okay, and then no, and then you can close Photoshop, and then if you want, you can go to your folder, and then it should be in that folder that you put it in. And yeah, here's the tutorial. Also, if you don't have Blender, I'll put a link in the description. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, turn post notifications on, and also comment on the video if you made it this far. Comment cup, and I'll heart some of your comments. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and peace out.